What's going on, people? Thanks for joining me again on Sports Room Media. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. So, today we're going to speak about the weekend's events at Anfield. Arsenal losing 1-0 to Liverpool. Still kind of fuming, but it is what it is. Yeah, what can I say? We gave them a good run for their money. I personally thought we was going to go into that game and win because we know Liverpool's team's strong and they've improved since last season. But if you look at our team and the people with the players we've bought, I think we could have done more at Anfield. We should have done more. A lot of people are saying it's the manager's tactics, and we're going to get onto that shortly. But I just think that we the way we approach these big games, especially like when we go away to teams like Liverpool at their ground, it's different when they come to Emirates. But when we go away, I just don't know. There's something not right there. But we lost to a wonder goal, and I think the way the game was, that was the only way we was going to lose. That I couldn't really see Liverpool breaking us down. They wasn't doing nothing special, to be honest. I mean, we kind of kept everyone quiet. Even what's his name, Ekitike, he didn't have much of the ball. We kind of shut down shop. Our defense, we know our defense is super tight. No one ain't really breaching the defense. And when Saliba got taken off, I was a bit concerned at first, but because I haven't watched much of Mascara, to be honest. I know everyone else out there, they say they know so much about it, and all of a sudden everyone's an expert on Mascara. But before we bought him, no one ever mentioned him. But I was impressed with what I saw. He's like comfortable on the ball. He's calm, relaxed. We didn't miss Saliba at all. So that's the only positive, or one of the few positives I can take from the game just gone, is that players stepped up. Like even Madueke, everyone was moaning about the price and all that. So far, he's done all right. He's he's en route to justifying his price if he continues playing like that. But I was so impressed with Mascara. He played brilliant in the back. We didn't miss Saliba at all. Not at all. Totally forgot he wasn't even on the pitch. He was definitely he filled them boots well. But yeah, back to the game. Yeah, we lost 1-0, and it still kind of hurts because I just don't believe we deserve to lose. But again, if you're gonna lose to a goal like that, what can you say? It was perfect, inch perfect. A lot of people are looking at Raya and his positioning, but I don't know. When I look at it a few times, it's easy to say, when you're watching it on the TV and everything, or if you're in the stadium. But the shot was perfect. There's nothing he could do. It just went in off the post. It was inch perfect. And if we're gonna lose, it would have to be to a goal like that. But Liverpool deserve. Well, I can't even say deserve winners because I just don't think they deserve to win. They didn't really do much. Salah was kept quiet. Ekitike was quiet. No one from their team done much, in my opinion. And maybe the game should have ended a draw and it would have been a fair result off the balance of play because everything was tight. I think we even had more shots, but only one on target, which is a bit concerning because we've got our new striker and we're not using him properly. It's like we've got to start learning how to get him the ball. The runs he's making, they're not seeing it early enough, and at the same time, if he's not getting those balls through, he's got to he's got to make something happen. This is what we bought him for. But at the end of the day, it's still early. This is only his second or third game, I think. Yeah, it's his third game with us. So it's early days, and I know he can improve, but he's still got to get his fitness up because like he says himself, he's not 100% match fit, but they got to work on this quickly. The league's already started, but we missed Saka a little bit, but not that much. Madueke filled his boots good. Martinelli on the left, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do there, but obviously we're not selling him, so transfer window's closed now. He's got to get his confidence up, and I think personally, until he gets his confidence up, we just need to replace him or rotate him until we see signs of improvement. You can't just keep playing players because of what they did or because you have hope. There's no time for that. You've got to impress, and you've got to be rewarded on your merit or what you've done, whether it be in training or from the last game. You're only as good as your last game, and that performance, he shouldn't be starting the next game. I don't even care if it's against a lower league team. He's got to start improving and improving quickly because You know, the levels have to be raised. If we're going to win this league, we need to be performing at the highest levels. And yeah, fair enough. We lost to Liverpool, but it's not the end of the day. It's an early loss, and you know, Liverpool may. I'm still not impressed. I mean, I'm still not convinced they can be got at. They're not invincible. They're not unbeatable. They're a strong team. They're a good team, and they're the favourites, and rightly so. But I still think you can get at them. So I don't know how it's gonna map out the rest of the season. But we've got to just dust ourselves off and come back again. But we've got to really sort ourselves out and start feeding our forward, our big signing that we've been waiting years for. We've got to start getting the ball to him because he didn't. It's not his fault, but he didn't do nothing. He didn't. I don't even think he had. Yeah, he definitely didn't have a shot. He didn't really do anything. So Arteta's got to look at them tactics and maybe change something. I think looking at the way we played and the way we set up, we was just trying to. I think we just wanted to like set piece FC. Basically, we started with Mourinho, which I thought was strange. I personally, if I didn't start with Eze, he would have been on for the beginning of the second half. Mourinho didn't have no effect on the game, so I don't understand that. If our captain Odegaard was fit enough to play, why not start with him in a big game like this? Just if your captain's fit enough, just start with him. I didn't see the point in Mourinho starting, and these are the things that's gonna turn around and bite Arteta in his backside because this ain't these decisions. They're gonna haunt him. There's no time for these. This is it now. You've spent how many hundreds of millions? We've got to start getting these things right, and he should have learnt by now. This is coming on to 6 years, so I can't justify that. Him starting Mourinho, it didn't make sense to me, and probably a lot of other people as well. And I thought Eze, yeah, he had 20 minutes on the pitch. You could see that he tried, and I think if he would have came on from the beginning of the second half, he might have got a few more chances because he had one chance, but he just sort of lost his balance and footing and dropped. But I could see that he knows he's Premiership ready. This was an ideal game for him to start, in my opinion. But you know, it's done now. But I think Arteta needs to get it right. Drop Martinelli for the next game. I don't care who it's against, and start with either Eze on the left. Bring someone in. Drop Martinelli. That's first and foremost. And also Zubamendi. He was quiet. He didn't do much. So, but again, everyone's allowed to have a bad day at the office. It's just how it goes. It's football. But overall, the first half, I'd say we had the better of the first half. We controlled the first half. But the second half, Liverpool started to pick up momentum. They came on strong. And then when they got that free kick, I had a weird feeling it was going in. But people around me were saying, oh, Raya, don't get beat from that distance. Yeah, and we know how that ended. But, you know, what can we say? 1-0. At the end of the day, we dust ourselves off, come back again. And yeah, on to the next game. But I mean, let me know what you think about the game. Drop your comments in the comment section. I'll reply to them. And yeah, we wait for the next game. Whoever that's again, I ain't even checked, but we're gonna be back for the next game anyway. Also, September the 13th, Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez. I'm not missing that. I'm gonna be watching that, and I'm gonna be reviewing that fight. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you with the next video.